So I like to provide my visual learners with a little bit more of a graphical depiction of where we're headed for the semester. So I like to create this in Prezi, and it shows from week 1 to 15 sort of the broad topics and deliverables for each week. So just starting here in week 1, this is the introduction to the course that you're in right now. So we're going over the course goals and outcomes and objectives. You're getting oriented to our course structure. I'm finding out from you what tools you're interested in learning more about. You're getting to know one another on the discussion board, and you have a Check Your Understanding quiz. So that's all just in week 1, the introduction to the course. Week 2, we're going to delve into instructional design, methods, strategies, and platforms. And so this is where you'll have your first soft talk lesson from me, and you'll have some reading in terms of the Van-Selinsky's intro in Chapter 1. You'll verify your access to your own development course where you'll be enrolled as the instructor designer to experiment with different learning management platform tools. You'll have a key point wiki entry, and I'll go into that more in detail in week 2, and another Check Your Understanding quiz. So moving to week 3, we're going to delve into basic tools of an LMS. And so I'll demonstrate some of the tools for you in a soft talk lesson. You'll still have some readings, and the readings are all sort of best practices for design while you're experimenting learning the tools. And then you'll have a development course activity in that same development course that we verified that you have on your list in week 2. And you'll have another key points wiki entry and another quiz. So again, this is basic tools. Week 4 and 5, we're going to delve into more advanced tools. And the only difference between week 3 and then week 4 and 5 is this class synchronous session that we're going to add in. So this is a good checkpoint for us to see and hear each other in real time, and for me to answer questions that you have about what we're doing in the experiments. In week 6 and 7, you're going to really plan the solid foundation of your development course. So you're going to sort of be starting to think about your development project. And so you'll create your course syllabus, outline, and map, and you'll have a small group activity where you actually review 3 of the Blackboard Exemplary course winners as a group to look for different design features that are good and bad. And you'll still have another Check Your Understanding quiz in week 6 and 7. In week 8, you're going to actually start your development project. And so that's in your development course, and you'll start out sort of at a broad level. So you're going to look at your course colors and your theme, and you're going to set up your home page, look at your syllabus and your outline, and an instructor introduction section of the course. And you'll still have your key points entry there as well. And then in week 9, we'll just continue that same project. So you'll just build on it. And in this case, you'll build an actual learning module. For the purposes of this class, I'm not going to ask you to design an entire course, only that you design the structure of the course and a module, the first module within the course. And I'll be providing you with video demonstrations along the way. So we'll continue it still yet again in week 10, and this is where you'll add an interaction activity to your module, so maybe a discussion or a wiki, or another type of interaction activity. And then in week 11, you'll add an assessment component to your module. In week 12, you'll pick and choose out of all of the tools that we've covered something else that you'd like to add to your module. And then in week 13, you're going to review a fellow student's module. So based on everything you've been reading in the Van-Selinsky's book, you're going to write up a critique and a review of their course from the student's lens. And I'll provide you with some review of the standards before you delve into that. Then we have a week off for Thanksgiving. And you'll come back to take your final course exam, which will be a 50-question comprehensive exam. And you'll have a final farewell discussion. So that's it with regard to the entire course. So I hope this visual way of looking at the course kind of shows you where we're going.